Some people welcome the court decisions, like saying you're taking the construct relationships too lightly. How would you respond to these people?
I don't know, I really tried to keep quiet about everything. Try and just ignore. I feel like I'm about to explode and heartbreaking in a way.
Not being able to do this work, I think that's such an obvious biggest fear for us. As big as the decisions we've made in the past year have been, all been decided through a very, very large amount of discussion between us. And I'll be completely honest, we're not that comfortable about constantly bringing up this situation because we know that it involves another team and we don't want anything to, we don't want to affect that team in any way because, you know, there's no need for that. There really is no need for that. But if you don't express how you're feeling and what you're thinking, people don't know. And people would have just believed what was going on in the media. And
저희가 목소리를 내야 되는 순간마다 많은 곳에서 저희의 이야기를 다루게 되잖아요. 약간 당연히 무섭기도 했고 앞으로의 제 인생에 있어도 되게 고민이 많이 되는 일인데
Given the rumors, there's a saying that there are influential adults behind the scenes. So I want to know how much input you have in decisions, like the legal matters.
because we're really young, in a way, that's an easy way to kind of devalue the fact that we are actually trying to do something about this issue. It's just easy to kind of be, they're young, what do you think? They're not doing that by themselves. But that doesn't mean that we're any less serious or any less concerned about this situation. That's not the scenario at all. We've always said to each other, if one person doesn't want to do it, then we're not going to do it. It has to be all five of us that agrees to do it.
In 2024, when I was going through that situation myself, I really tried to keep quiet about everything and I really tried to compress my emotions, try and just ignore what's happening around me because it started in a situation where we were preparing for a comeback. But it came to a point where I feel like I'm about to explode inside and heartbreaking in a way.
I was obviously expecting the alternative results, but yeah, so I think it was a moment where we were all really just kind of in shock and
그러니까 어떤 사람들은 저희가 되게 유명하고 뭔가 뭐든지 하고 싶은 대로 다 할 수 있고 말하고 싶은 거 다 할 수 있는 그런 위치라고 그렇게 생각하고 계신 분들 충분히 있을 거라고 생각을 해요. 저희가 되게 참다가 이제 겨우 저희가 겪은 부조리함에 대해서 목소리를 냈는데 지금 솔직히 사회적으로 봤을 때 상황이 저희한테 유리하게 흘러가고 있진 않잖아요. 근데 그 상황 자체가 저는 그 사실을 말해준다고 생각하거든요. 저희는 엄청나게 용기를 내서 말을 한 거거든요.
I guess we just really wanted to be able to work and to be able to do the work that we love without these misleading and false lies getting in the way.
Not being able to do this work, I think that's such an obvious biggest fear for us. That's why we're pushing forward. But it is something that, you know, is in the back of my mind because anything's possible. We did not know we were going to go through this 2 years, maybe when we were trainees, we had no idea we were going to go through anything like this. But you don't know, we don't know what's in the future. And maybe there might be a case where we're not able to work. And that is something that we want to avoid because that is, I wouldn't say fear, but it's just we in any way possible, we don't want to fall down that road.